Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing sign readings today, so let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna find out from the heaven and earth who I'm reading for. The moon, Cancer. Okay. I'm gonna lead with an animal totem from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Ooh, Death. Scorpio. Interesting. Could have Scorpio in your chart, or be dealing with someone who does. I mean, the moon is technically Pisces, but I'm going to take it as Cancer. Oh, I grabbed the actual tarot deck, the sister deck, so okay. I guess I'm leading with that. Messages for Cancer, please. My Cancerians, I hope you're doing well. The Hermit. Temperance. Messages for Cancer, please. Energies for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. What is Cancer dealing with right now? Okay. Ooh, Lone Flame. This just came out in the Leo reading like 2 seconds ago. Their whole reading was about this. This is the Seven of Wands. In this deck, I do get like holding onto your flame very brightly, standing in a position of strength or individuality. It's a defensive stance or a position of strength, holding on to that, defending something, or being defensive sometimes unnecessarily. Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords underneath that. Messages for Cancer, please. Okay. The Fool. That's coming out a lot for, wow, a lot of Aries energy here. There's a lot of, the Fool's been coming out for a lot of people. But we have the Fool underlying, which is the major for Aries with the Queen of Wands. So a feminine fire energy potentially on Aries. So you could have the placement or someone you're dealing with does. But this is Two of Wands, and this is like, again, Two of Wands is like it's two paths, right? Wands are action. Look at all that fire with the Fool there. It's like deciding on what to act or not to act on something. This Queen in this deck, that's a snake. She looks ready to strike. Feminine energy, man or woman. She's very charismatic. She's a go-getter. She can get things done, but it looks like she's sitting, holding on very strongly to this strength, this one path. So we'll see what that is. Underneath we have the Fool with the Two of Cups. That's soul connections. We have lots of them, so it doesn't have to be a lover, but soul contracts, others in matters of the heart, connections. It's connections, right? And then the Fool, that's the start of the tarot. It's a brand. It's taking a leap of faith on something, taking a risk, or just very setting foot on that wand, on that path. We have like a healing, wow, a healing period. More feminine energy, very holding back in your shell on this wand or action or in your strength about something. The Hermit, major for Virgo, it's like a very isolated energy. It's typically seeking answers within, like a spiritual meaning, or trying to grasp a new perspective or find a purpose in something. But look, it's the Hermit. I'm guessing that's you guys with this stance here, this Queen of Wands. Very much just maintaining. There's like, this is victory and success. The Six of Wands, it's like accolades or attention, but this Hermit's just like, I'm just here. I'm just sitting here. I'm not really moving. I'm not acting, but I'm observing. here, and then there's like a very healing energy here, like healing with this flame. This is like going within to heal and gain clarity and strength about a situation. And then there's the Mother of Pentacles, Earth, feminine energy, the matriarch, and then a foxy energy with this Six of Wands, which is harmonious, but this is actually the Seven of Wands, which can be like betrayal. I just heard disgust, can be like treachery or things of that nature. But there's like healing here in this sitting energy on behalf of this Queen of Wands / Pentacles here, with the Fool. So let's get, I still want to get an animal out here. Hummingbird. Tell me about this. This might be by, like, not acting until the time is right, because this is like a burst of energy when that snake strikes with that wand out of the shell, right? With that very determined, resolute energy here. Is there an animal that wants to represent this energy for Cancer? Hummingbird, that's a big sort of truth there, jumping out like the fool. Wow. Very independent energy. Tell me any animals that want to represent for Cancer in this reading, please. Any energy? Okay, no. Wow, we had hawk and eagle and then frog, which is like very cleansing energy. Wow. Oh, that's so awesome. I like it. Wow. Bear and sea serpent. This is the first card, I think, in the whole deck. It's also a waiting energy. There's a reluctance on the behalf of the bear in this deck to start its path. Again, this Queen of Wands energy, which I'm guessing is you guys, because it is the Hermit. It is also a turtle in a shell. You guys are crabs with your shells as well. This is sacral. In this deck, the animal totems characterize the 4 elements, and then also the element of ether, spirit, which are represented by the chakras. In the 7 chakra system, this is the sacral chakra. There's a lot of snake energy here. There is an Ace of Wands. This could be about sexuality within a dynamic with that Two of Cups as well. But this is like the bear arising from slumber with this energy, with that snake and that flame. Because this energy is like a bear hibernating, and then it wakes up and it's all sleepy and it's like, oh, I guess it's time to like go out into the world on my adventure here. It's the start of the animal. The whole deck, right? But it does speak of a transformation. There is a degree of transformational energy happening within this hermit process here. And then there's like this flame that's igniting from within that period of healing or reflection or cleansing of something, and then bursting forward with healthy, vital, sacral energy, which is sexuality, but it's also desires, passions, creativity, renewed. It's very renewed energy here with the Fool and that cleansed. And I'm getting this, like, it's just like coming out of the shells as that bear, and that bear is just like, it's a bear, you know? It's like, you don't really fuck with a bear, you know? But then underneath that, we have the otter and the lion. Ooh, whoa, okay, this is kind of cute. I'm kind of digging this reading. The otter is like it very rarely comes out in my readings because it's such, and I always say this, but it is a very hard energy to attain and then stand in, because the otter is pure joy, unbridled, just happiness. It can be like a soulmate card with that Two of Cups there as well. And this is like with that fire, this is totally emerging in that. I'm getting like this playful with the bear energy, this playful self-expression emerging from this slumber, this hermit process with this flame, this, which is the sacral energy, right? And then we have fire, the lion, which is like a like a very wise, very, like that Mother of Wands just holding their power after this Hermit process, very strong individual energy. And then we have a very showy peacock energy on the bottom, which is very exquisite energy, more, that's air actually, not fire, but this is the heart chakra, matters of the heart. I like it. I like this reading a lot. So let's look at the Mother of Wands with this Two of Wands, because this looks like, it kind of looks to me like the turtle in the Hermit process, or about to enter, before they enter the Hermit process, and then they make a decision, or they get into a path, or they go into the shell. I'm seeing that as going into the shell, and then being in the shell, and then finding the wand and holding it, right, and then bursting forward like the bear, right? So let's look at that first, with Heaven and Earth. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. I really like this reading though, you guys. Yeah, holding back, holding on. Defensive maybe. But that otter with the heart chakra energy is like very free, open, loving heart. Again, I'm getting unbridled from that. This is like also screaming self-discovery as well. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, the Mother with the Two of Wands. Please, Spirit. One more. Queen of Wands. With the, whoa, jeez. With the Two of Wands for Cancer, please. I'll do one more because the card's like foiled everywhere. Queen of Wands with the Two of Wands for Cancer, please. Going into this process here. Tell me about this energy, please. Well, the Moon. Tell me that. Yeah. Going into this, that the Four of Swords, if it were like a card in this animal deck, it would be this process of this lamp being lit up on this hermit's back here. It's like an inner reflective healing mode, like the bear, right? The Moon. That's just coming out to confirm that, like, whoever I'm reading for, it's you, this queen. It's all about you, and there is others involved here, but this is about self-realization, becoming unbridled, maybe that's what I'll name this. I haven't seen what came out yet. Wow, yeah. Okay, unstable effort. The Five of Swords, that's like unjust behaviors, actions, manipulation, mind games, doing me at all costs. It's almost like something put you in this need to step back and go within the self and discover your passions again. Unstable effort, it could also be like a lack of that on your behalf, because this is like doing me at all costs. Oh, that's the Seven of Swords, sorry. The Seven of Swords is even more interesting because that's like straight up deception, trickery, betrayal, sabotage, thievery even. It's not great energy. And then there's like this Queen of Wands that's like the snake energy that's like backing off from this energy, like big time, like oh no, I'm going over here to heal this or heal myself, or yeah, that's very interesting. I kind of want to clarify that, but this queen's taking a step away from it. And like the way that this guy with this Five of Swords, which is like that energy I was talking about before, that egoistic mind game, like doing me at all costs energy, is like there's this two in between, right? She's backing off. That's what this is. That's that going, that retreating. She's retreating from this energy here, and it's like standing, it is like getting away, going within the shell. Again, that defensive energy, right? Shining bright within the self, getting away from this energy. And then there's a Three of Wands. And this holding back, moving back energy. She is holding the third wand there, and that's like looking towards the horizon, better things. So if I'm reading this in terms of with the Two of Cups, actual connections and things happening between people, if this is a person that's this queen is retracting their energy from, they're seeing something about this energy, or they were betrayed and they're taking a big fat step back from this energy, withdrawing their energy, their passion from the situation, or their action that's a very stingy, like they're pulling away, they're pulling back. This Mother of Wands, big time pulling back here to sort this out. So we'll get one more, and then we'll look at this Hermit process of regaining the flame there. But she is seriously ready to strike. She's like, I'm going in my shell now. Cancer. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Because we know what the... Oh, and with this card, I always get strength. The wands are all about, like, the wand suit, like the court cards. They're very charismatic, they're confident, they're fiery, right? They're feisty. They're powerful cards. They're a powerful king or queen. On here we have established strength and earthly power. It's like regaining strength, regaining that flame, right? That expression of self or that passion. I'm just getting a smart energy off this queen, who I'm guessing is you guys. Tell me about the Seven of Swords energy for Cancer, please. Tell me about this Seven of Swords energy for Cancer. Wow, that's a lot of pain. This energy caused a lot of pain. Whether it was like a sacral blockage with self-expression, and this is all just you retracting within to find that within yourself again and heal that so you can be the best version and more confident, lit up version of yourself. That's very possible that you are the Seven of Swords energy, and you're retracting from that. It feels like another person, but there is Eight of Swords. So this is funny because the Eight of Swords is very, very bound energy typically in tarot. It's like a blocked up by mental trappings, like very lost in the mind, like can't move. The swords are of your own making, but I'm actually seeing it as the progression, that separation between that Five of Swords and that Seven, that this queen is like funneling into this hermit bear hibernation experience. I'm not actually seeing that as a stuck Eight of Swords. I'm seeing that as the stepping away from that energy and into like that like closing of the eyes and sitting momentarily, because then we have this Page of Wands with the star and collaborative energy on the bottom. For some of you though, this is like very much so the energy that was presented to you, which would be like very youthful, exciting, creative, adventurous. So okay, I'm reading this definitely two ways. For some of you, it's just you healing yourself and getting back in touch with your passion, creativity, sexuality, even that fire within you, and taking a step back into rediscovering that about yourself, and working with yourself on this one. And this isn't a blocked energy, it's just going within that hermit shell, right? It's all just you, and this is like what's happening inside that process. But for those of you where this is an actual person, the energy that they presented to you was very youthful, fresh, exciting, could be news, an offer, but very exciting, adventurous energy, full of hope, promise to build things together, and it was all just a big fat lie or deceit or a betrayal of some kind. And then this energy is coming from that, or it was a block, or it was causing some kind of disruption and you sensed it for what it is, and then you retreated within this hermit process here. There is pain here on the bottom, loss. Wow. This for some is a broken heart. Because we do have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands to the Queen underneath that with a Pentacle, the Knight of Coins there. For some, this was a proposal with the love or the Two of Cups there, like a romantic proposal. Gone awry here. The fact that that's a king coming out as a page, if this was a person, it was totally false. But this is heartbreak too. If this is all just you, there's a level of perhaps sabotaging or blocking your chances to have these kinds of excite. There's a block here with your sacral, your expression, or there's just energy shifting within you, transforming at this time. That was a block in moving forward with these kinds of exciting new adventures, right? Like reluctant like the bear. So definitely playing out, and for some of you, and obviously, as above, so below, what's happening within us is playing out in our relationship. So this could be ringing true, like, of course this person did that, or it turned out like that, but, like, obviously, like, too, there's, like, this kind of blocked energy going in to heal this and regain one's sense of power and strength, right? Going within to have these kinds of opportunities. And if this was lost before, it's just because that flame needs to be kindled, right? Like it needs to be transformed so that kind of authentic kind of energy can come in, right? Tell me about this hermit process. Tell me about the hermit and the flame, strife, conflict. Ooh. But there's a flame rising. That sea serpent. You might be coming out of this much, much stronger. I mean, you are, obviously. Tell me about this hermit process. For Cancer, please. The hermit with that flame. Whoa. Princess of Swords. That's the Page of Swords in this deck. Illusionary success on the bottom. That illusionary deceitful energy on the bottom. The Page of Swords sees though, and like looking within, it's like overcoming the odds, but with that hermit and the Page of Swords, it's like really looking at something, looking at your own flame, right? It's not about this energy anymore because that queen's like, back off. She put a block there, retreated into this and taking a big fat look either at this person in this situation while in this energy and gaining something out of that, and a flame spring forth from the ashes, but for within the self, or just that's like looking at this flame. I'm almost getting like, wow, Knight of Wands, Saggy energy, like almost like tending to whatever pain it is that was blocking these kinds of opportunities from authentically rooting in your life, right? It's a looking energy. It's an investigative energy. But also from a new perspective, too. Curious as well. Like that bear energy. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. There's that Five of Swords on the bottom again, defeat. But this is like totally a new beginning. Like, it's so personal, this process, this hermit process is so very personal. So I'm going to move to the sea serpent and the bear because that's like the energy after this process, this very personal process, stepping into that joyous otter energy as well with that new start, that Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the bear and the sea serpent for Cancer, please. This is a whole brand new beginning, a way of being. A strong flame. Strong like the bear. Knight of Pentacles with the Chariot. There's your major on the bottom with the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. Wish fulfillment. Wow, if this was rejection by way of a person, you're coming out on top here. There is getting near the reading. My reading's cut off at like 26 minutes and 45 seconds. But this is wish fulfillment and luxury and finer things in life with that otter. Very joyous. This is the card of wish fulfillment with that sea serpent as well. It can be very lush energy, but it's also it's like enjoying the finer things, just being your best self, stepping out as that. And then look, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a person. Could be a person with the Fool and the Two of Cups, a new relationship coming in after this healing process. The Bear and that sacral energy with the Snake, big time. Definitely a new beginning in love for some of you, but for some of you, this is just healing and then plugging forward, stepping. That's you coming out of the turtle shell, like the Bear, that is earth energy, right? Knight of Pentacles moves steadily forward with that pentacle on his horse to build. But then we have the King and Queen of Cups, your court card with your major Chariot, masculine and feminine energy, success with the Nine of Cups. That's complete happiness with the otter and success. Of course, this could be commitment within a relationship, but that's complete victory and joy with that Nine of Cups. Is beautiful energy, whether this is all just you moving forward like the Bear and you're the Knight of Pentacles, or this is a new start in love and this King or Queen, man or woman of Cups is coming together to share this energy with you. It's beautiful. All right, so till next time.